at that. This has been some of the best before and after pictures that we've ever had. Alright, what's up y'all? It's Precision Pressure Wash. We're back with another one. We're in Davenport, Florida today. Let me show you what we got. Alright, so firstly, we got this dirty fence. Look at that. Look at that stuff. Man. So you just see how bad that is. And it continues all the way that way. There is no back fence here, it's just the two sides. As you see, we also got this fence over here, which isn't nearly as bad as the other side, as you can see, but it still definitely needs it. Then move up into the screen enclosure and pool deck. Firstly, look at that. That's bad. I'll walk around the back just so you can get a full look at this thing, because I mean, you can see on the screens, mold, and the aluminum mold. Look at that. For the fence, we're gonna be using 3%, maybe a little more. And we're also gonna pre-treat these bricks with that 3%, just because they're moldy. We don't want no problems with them. See the bricks there? There's also more on the other side I'll show you. As we come in, you can just see how dirty the aluminum is. The deck isn't terrible. It looks like real fresh paint on there, but there's definitely still some dirt and stuff. Look at that mold all over the screen though. Wow. That's crazy. But like I was saying, the deck isn't terrible. It looks like real fresh paint on there. Still some dirt, a little bit of weeds in the cracks, but nothing insane. And then here's the paver bricks on the other side. You can see them there. Pretty bad, especially right here. And as we come around the front, we have the house wash. 2-story. See it there?
Good morning, YouTube.
See, the paint's fresh on this. The house itself ain't too bad, but you can see it there. Definitely on the soffits there's some stuff, as there usually is. Come around this side. Pretty big house that needs washing. The final thing we got for this house is the driveway, which is bad. You see it all here, but especially down here in this corner. This is a mega low spot, and this is gonna require a lot of squeegeeing. You could already see all the water builds up down here because of the black on the concrete. Gonna be a lot of squeegeeing. We're also gonna pre-treat the driveway with the same 3% that we're using in the back, just so we don't have to mess around with it. I mean, you can see it. Black all there. This is gonna look awesome when we're done, y'all. So stay tuned, because this is gonna be a good one. I also just wanted to show you all the prep that we go through, because usually we don't show this, but I thought I would today since there's a decent amount. You see all this tape. If you're not sure why we do this, it's because chlorine that we use, if it touches anything it's not supposed to, it'll do real damage. So anything that chlorine should not be getting on, we always tape it up like you see here. And if we come around the back, you see it takes us a lot of tape and a lot of time to tape everything. Like this right here was just a big hole in the wall with a bunch of electronics behind it, so we had to tape that all the way up. Make sure no chlorine gets in there.
Let us know, do you think we're excessive?
Feel like we do it just the way it's supposed to be. Then he has more taping to do on this side. You see this whole cover's gone. You have to tape that back on. So yeah, there's a lot of prep that goes involved in this type of stuff, guys.
This is the tape we use too, guys. We haven't had any problems. We use frog tape. We don't use duct tape because duct tape leaves residue, especially when it's hot outside.
Yeah.
This doesn't.
So you see all the sockets, lights, locks, keypads, anything like that where you don't want any chlorine getting in, we go ahead and tape it up.
Gotta be real careful, guys, because the houses are close. That's why I'm going at an angle. Working great.
All right, y'all, let me get you set up on the tripod and get a time lapse going to this real bad stuff on the fence.
want to be sick.
Yep. Painted doors are pretty dangerous. Once again, another painted surface, y'all, so you got to be careful with it.
Guys, the reason I'm doing this is because a lot of times, especially when this stuff is done, the thin set or whatever, in the shade, you can etch it easily. As you can see, it works fine.
Yeah, the etch set does well on this.
That's just a downstream mix that we pre-treated. We will post-treat it though.
All right, y'all. Pre-treating the driveway. The same thing with the fence width. Around 3 1/4, 3 1/2. Alright y'all, just post-treating the driveways and sidewalks. And then everything's completely done except the back screen enclosure and pool deck. Good thing is there's no furniture back there, so it shouldn't take as long as usual. Alright y'all, we're gonna give a quick pre-wet to the screen enclosure and we'll get on to cleaning it. Alright y'all, pre-wetting's done. It's on to the soap and you see the type of stuff we're dealing with here. Look at that. Alright y'all, job's wrapped up. It is a different day. We came back another day so we could get the best footage possible. There were some circumstances where we couldn't get the greatest after video that we could have. So we came back the next day. We're here now. Everything's dried up and let's see the results. So first of all, look at this fence, man. Obviously I'm gonna put up a before picture of this because this was bad down here. Really all down this fence. You can see it now how white it is. See it there. As well, did the screen enclosure. I showed you this right here before, this panel. I'll show up a screenshot of what it looked like before because it was real green, real black on this. Looks good now. Or the fence there, or the screen enclosure here. And if we come in, we see all in here. All of this looks good, man. Pool deck had nice paint beforehand, not much chipping at all, so it looked really good when we were done. Whole rest of the enclosure there. Yeah, this was a nice pool deck, man. It's always nice when you get the clean ones where the paint's nice and fresh. It's thick on there, and it rinsed off well. As well, these bricks were pretty bad. Surface cleaned them, hit them with the 3% pre-treat. Remember right here was bad. I'll give you a screenshot beforehand because this was bad right here. All along this enclosure there. This side of the gate as well, this fence. This side of the fence wasn't terrible, but there was definitely some stuff that had to get taken care of. See the front of the fence there. Then as well, the house wash. Like I said in the walkthrough beforehand, house wasn't terrible, but it cleaned up well. You see the paint's new. The whole 2 stories there. See it? And you remember up here on this front walkway, right about here, you're hitting it with the X-Jet. It looks awesome, man. It looks awesome. All along there. Follow it out to the driveway. Driveway nice and white. It's kind of nice that we got to come back the next day. Driveway is completely dry. Everything's completely dry, and it just looks better when it's dried up. See how white it is. Remember, down here in this low spot, I'll throw up a screenshot of how black it was beforehand because that's where all the water was pooling up. Got real moldy. It's clean now though. And honestly, this has been some of the best before and after pictures that we've ever had. So, hope y'all enjoyed it because it was a lot of work. So if y'all enjoyed, like, subscribe, leave a comment. This has been Precision Pressure Wash. We'll catch you on the next one, y'all. Peace.